Welcome to my channel, people. Haven't done a video in a while because I'm preparing for the Supreme Court, Florida Supreme Court. I had 4 failed attempt to a court legal action in front of a court paperwork. The courthouse is trying to play stupid with me and say, oh, they don't know how to do it. And I go online and they got restriction online, or you'll be an attorney, or they got other website that they give you credit card information. I'm not going to do that. But I talked to other people at the Supreme Court, the clerks, talked with the clerk of court about my complaints. But today's topic, we're going to talk about something totally different, people. What do you think it's going to be? Well, with all this technology, there are scams, professional scams. Like I said, I noticed that the courts and government agency partnership with businesses, I call it the professional class schemes. Remember, the regular people we classify as deplorables. Okay? Remember, you notice your politician or the courts or government agency always protecting the professional class because they partnership with them. That's how they run these perfect schemes, people. Remind you cannot, law 101, or basic law, you're only innocent until you prove guilty in a court of law. A government agency, the courts, manual, guideline, policy, can't use your silence against you. Right here, look. Laura said, your silence cannot be used against you. Or 2, in the guideline, policies, statute, okay, procedures, can't be forced or tricked to give up or give away your rights. That's what they do in government and businesses, in the contract or the service agreement. They force or trick you to give up your rights. We're gonna fix that, people. Okay? I'm gonna show you something. Right now, I'm in the process of looking into a social justice organization, one for money and one for non-profit, and an action group to support candidates for public office. We'll go fund them. Cause remember, have you noticed who run for public office? It's professional class people. You don't see that many deplorable running for office. That's how we're going to fix our country. Put deplorable in position. Run on the Constitution. Because somehow, when people run for public office, they become authoritarians. Your lawmaker, every elected official, okay, a judge, attorney, a justice is, what they take? I will support, defend, and support the Constitution. That's what their #1 responsibility is. Protect this, like I said in my court filing. We need clarification. What is the politician job supposed to do? Think about it. They're supposed to represent the people first, or the government first, or the business first. When we get in my complaint with the government agencies, with Supreme Court, I'm bringing up, can you clarify your local politician, who they responsible first? The city, the government agency, or the businesses, or the people? Think of them. That is your lawyer. They should be law for your interests. Think about it. They're not. Okay? So let's show you something here. Czar VIP. Verify, investigate public court procedures. They don't do this stuff. There's no check and balance in the legal system or court, government agencies. All they do is enforce. They do what they told. Your lawmakers, government agency, the government must obey the law and follow all legal procedure and safeguards. Okay? What they do is create a process system to circumvent this. That's how they get away with this. Okay, let's look at that. Our Constitution cannot be amended by statute. While your legislature, your lawmaker can legislate to protect your constitutional right, they cannot legislate them away. That's what they've been doing, people. That's called authoritarian. Like I said, lawyer, bureaucrat, politicians, okay, cause our issue today. They're the one cause all of this stuff. We gotta hold them accountable. Okay, any information go in the computer database system that had not won by a court ruling or false reports. Any person who give information orally, electronically, or writtenly report is required to check and have reason to believe that such information is false. A committed misdemeanor, second degree punishment. You see that? So I'm going to show you something of what I'm talking about. Swatting, electronically swatting, and doxing. That's what they do, the red light camera program do. They do things electronically. Okay, let's talk about swatting. I watch this guy, Tim Pool, pretty much every night. And what happened is a new term called swatting. When somebody make a false report, okay, to the police, electronically or phone, okay, it's a crime. Think about it. Okay? That's what the red light camera program did. By electronically put the stuff in the state database, they committed a crime. They know it's false. Here are my testimony witnesses. Every document, every report that go in the state database system to clerk of court is a scam. Right here, a city cop admit in a state appeal court case that he committed perjury for the service of the city and the camera company. Could he know he wasn't present at the time alleged? There was no further evidence of the drug. There were no witnesses. Does he know the person alleged violation up here? Let's go here. Okay. The police officer testified that he perjured himself for the service of the city. Okay. The question asks, so you signed an affidavit on the pain of penalty of perjury alleged but probable cause to believe that you committed a traffic citation. Any evidence of that? The guy said, yeah. So he knows there's a lie. Everything they said in the red light camera is a total lie. So it's a form of electronically swatting. Think about it. That's swatting. Make a false report to the police electronically. Okay? See that? He admit all that stuff a lie. See, swatting is a daily with a hacker. Okay? Swatting is false report. See, false report to an innocent target. You see what I'm saying? Okay, they use, look, the fire department, police department. Okay, you see how they do it? They lie to get the police involved. That's swatting, people. Okay, let's cover what is dotting. Okay, what do you think that is, people? Dotting is an act to reveal personal information of an individual online. Attaining detail exposed in public domain found is used. See, camera company dotting people with information, false information, put it in the state database, get access to it. It's illegal. So I was letting the Florida courts and some local politician on this here. Think about it. We have a new technology scheme. It's an automatic electronic processing system. These schemes circumvent due process protection. Traffic camera company have been electronic swatting dotting us. Please address this issue. Guideline, policy, statute, etc. need to be addressed because of new technical scheme. We now have electronic swatting dotting. This is abuse of technology. Look, traffic camera company able to put false information in state database, basically false report without winning in court. Like I said, I want something called V-Verify. Any information goes to state database, you might have won in court of law. They don't. They circumvent that. When they write guideline, policy, manual, statutes, etc., and ordinance. That's how the way to get with a perfect scheme. The court has the problem of letting the defendant deny winning the case. When the plaintiff don't have to reasonable responsibility with evidence. They should submit the case. It said that, what happened when a defendant like us go to court, or appeal court, the judge will say, well, the judge already heard your case and deny you. We can't ever return that. That's what they're doing wrong in the legal system. They let the defendant lose, so they had no option. The courts are violating proper due process protection because the plaintiffs do not have cases, or they don't show up for cases. Remember, a lot of this stuff is bypassed with electronically information put in a state database system without winning a court hearing. That confusing? Yeah, I know it is. Okay, the problem is, okay, you cannot use your silence against you. The court's been using our defense side against it. Okay, that's what they get subdivided. The courts, the government agency, lawmaker, they leave out proper due process protection, or with no check and balance in legal system. Or people like me tell the court what's wrong, they don't fix it. You got all these government committees that try to get onto, try to bring complaint to, they won't respond to my stuff. We're gonna fix all of this, people. I won in court. I forced the government agency to make change. Remember, I made a 100 complaint last 5 years on a radar camera program. I got state and federal complaints out there. Okay, the federal judge got my information. Okay, remember, if you force me to file official federal complaints taking place, it will expose many other unethical practices in government. $1 billion worth of liability there. I'm trying to isolate one scam, people. So, remember, in the radar camera program, the courts, state attorney office, public defender office, judges, businesses, insurance companies don't do the due diligence. Okay, protect due process protection. They process everybody, people. You see what I'm talking about, due diligence? Okay, they lie. The politician, camera company. Remember, in radar camera program, it's supposed to be a non-criminal, non-moving civil battalion. Guess what? They lie. You get put in jail, get your driver's license suspended. That's still illegal. Excess punishment. So recap. The professional class on misusing technology by passing the court with due process protection. They do electronically swatting and dotting illegally. We'll address that issue soon. You got any question or comment, please contact me. What you gonna do when corruption is already helping? Thank you for tuning in.